Okay?
Sure.
We all know
Sure.
this is true.
Sure.
But right now, Black Lives Matter. They're the ones that are mostly getting targeted. There's the ones that are mostly getting killed. That is why there's a movement called Black Lives Matter. And it doesn't really have anything to do with cops. I listen to a lot of people say that, yes, they're being targeted. They are being targeted, but it doesn't have anything to do with police officers. That's the police officer that took Floyd's life. That was just the icing on the cake. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's when people were like, you know what? Fuck this. We're not being heard. We need a protest. Now, if you look at all the African Americans that have protested peacefully, literally peacefully for years, okay, with no results being changed. Now, I can't remember which one asked you if blacks and whites were being treated the same. You say yes and no. You know damn well you had to think about it because you know it's not true. I'm a multicultural woman, okay? And I mix with a lot of stuff, but we're going to say white and black for short, okay? Now, I love all walks of life, okay? And I will protest with anybody. But
before you
right now, go ahead.
I don't want you to get too far because there's a couple of things you said that I just want to talk about. And one of the biggest things, we talk about and I want to discuss is you said right now, African Americans, blacks are no, that's fine. Black Lives Matter because blacks are being targeted. In what way are they being targeted?
They are being targeted because for some reason, and I'm not going to say all cops are bad because I have a lot of police officers in my family, but for some reason, they are just being shot down and killed. They're being, if they say, oh,
two things.
They're being, wait a minute, hold on. Let me answer your question. Not only they're being framed, by saying they have a gun when they don't, they have a phone. Not only they're being framed by saying they have drugs that were actually planted, the cop actually planted it on them. They're being targeted, they're being shot, they're being killed because there is a lot of Caucasians that just do not like black people. It's just the honest truth. Now, there is racism in every race for some reason because, but I will say this, Caucasians started the race war. It's just the truth. It's just the honest truth.
We're getting too far again. We're getting too far again. I heard what you said, and I agree. But right after, when you first stated, you said, this doesn't have to do with cops, and a lot of people came up here and talked about cops.
No, it doesn't have to do with cops. No, it does have nothing to do with cops. No, it's just.
But you just told me that they're targeting.
Yes, they are being targeted, but I didn't say they were just being targeted by cops. They're just being targeted. That's the difference. Whether you
by anybody
or not, by anybody, they're just being targeted. They're just being killed for no reason. No,
can I ask you a question?
Not treated the same. No, let me.
No, I'm going to ask you a question because it goes off of that. What statistic do you have to say? Tell me that for.
Statistically, honey, you don't know my statistics because I'm a paralegal.
Sure.
Okay. Statistically, honestly, 4 years, over 82% Caucasians have killed African Americans for no reason. Or they say
wait, say that again?
For no reason. They say they feared for their life. It has been statistically shown that black people can walk the street around Caucasians and they say they feel for their life and they will shoot the black person. Yes.
What's that 82 number then? What's the 82 number?
82% in the past 20 years. You can look that up, honey. It's in my
82% what? 82% what?
82 Caucasians have said that African Americans have done something to them. And let me tell you the statistics about this. You keep saying that Caucasians and African Americans be treated the
same. But 82% of white people killed black people? Is that what you're saying?
Listen to what I'm saying. You said...
I just want to know what that 82% means.
82% of Caucasians have targeted African Americans for crimes they did not commit. Have framed African Americans for crimes they did not commit.
So only 18% of white people didn't do that?
82%.
So only 18% of white people haven't targeted black people?
Mhm.
Think about what you're saying. You believe that?
Absolutely, I do believe it. Absolutely. So
You believe
one thing-
82% of white people have
Hold on.
violently
Yes,
targeted black people?
around the United States, yes. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. See, a lot
Sure.
of this-
Tell me why.
Okay, a lot of this doesn't have a paper trail in different states. But, however, all you have to, and this is I mean, you can Google this, you can Wikipedia this, you can. This is free game. This is
Wikipedia
pretty
is
much
false.
something that you can look up. Okay, with the statistics, you can look up every single statistic, whether it was murdering somebody in cold blood, whether it was robbery. You can look at the statistics. Caucasians have the highest statistics in all crimes. So
No,
you
that's
throwing
not
the
true at
microphone
all.
at me shows your goddamn
He's
age.
my walk
Actually,
card.
it
He's my
actually
walk
is.
card. He's my walk
Yeah,
card, but
and
that's
he's
not
a-
true at all.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
he's a
true
kid.
in
He
the
threw a
least.
microphone. He was actually a kid. So I'm
That's
not
okay.
gonna
It's my
deal with
wild
him.
card.
I'm just gonna talk to you. So anyway, like I was
But-
saying, okay.
That's not true at all.
Anyway,
Or just hold on a second. You tell me whites
She's
lead in
throwing herself
murders
into the
and
ground.
robberies.
you know what? Hold on.
Sure,
I don't
sure.
want you to feel that I'm throwing Caucasians down to the ground because he feels some type
No,
of
you can
way.
say what you want. You can say what you
Wait a
want.
minute, hold on. I'm just telling you the facts.
Wild card.
Okay, pretty much, I'm just telling you the facts. The facts, black and white, paper, trail, emails, do not lie. It is what it is. And I don't want people to think it's just police murdering black people because that's not true. It's regular people murdering African Americans. So the Black Lives Matter movement was just because they were tired. They were tired of actually protesting peacefully. You protest peacefully for years, and you see the civil rights is not the same as Caucasians. That's called white privilege, which is an actual true thing. Okay?
Okay. So
You
my two
do
things
have
with
white
you about your
privilege.
statement you
So,
said was
you tell
Yeah.
me.
don't make me. I don't want to
tell
mute you. I
me
don't want to mute
if
you.
a white, no, you tell me if a white person, for instance, okay, we're gonna say
If a white
rob the
person
bank.
what? If a white person what?
We're gonna say rob the bank, our house, okay?
Sure.
So,
Sure.
same age, same crime. Then you got a black person, rob the same thing, same age, same crime. What you think gonna do more time? Who you think gonna do more time?
They're going to do equivalent time.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, you
I
think they're
exactly.
gonna do equivalent time? Yeah, no.
Of
What
sure.
world are you living in? They don't
The-
do equivalent
The
time.
crime is the same. You're not getting the time
Exactly.
based off your skin color.
The crime is the same, baby. But white privilege.
But what?
White privilege got something on African Americans. You know what?
I just want to go back 1 second. I want to go back to something you said a second.
Yeah.
Again,
okay.
I think the number.
But let me ask you a
82%.
question.
No,
Yeah,
don't. I don't want to
82%,
mute you. I
can
just
look
listen
it
to what you
up
said. I
for
just
the
want
past
to
20
talk.
years.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
82% of white people in the past 20 years have targeted black people in violent crimes. Correct? Is that what you said?
82%,
Okay,
you
that
look
is
it up
the
20
most
years.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And the fact
Pretty
that you
sure.
said to me, no, it's ridiculous. If and
I'm
as well,
pretty
80,
sure you would. I'm pretty sure
No.
you would think it's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure. And a lot of those
82% of a-
cases
of
are
a
not
cult-
even on paper trail.
82% of
A lot
a
of
race
those-
violently target. No, it's a silly thing to say. That's silly.
It's not
That's
a
a
silly,
silly
thing
thing
to
to
say.
say.
It's not a
82%.
silly thing to say. Yes, it's 82. You act like I just gave you a number. I didn't make that shit up.
Yes,
You should've
I
sit
do
down
think you
and
made
do
that
it.
number up.
Okay, then why don't you do your research? Why don't you do the research and look at it yourself? Because it
I'll
is
make you a
what
deal.
it is. There's a
You also
lot
said-
of racism here in the United States, and black people just don't come from Africa. There is a lot of black European people. Okay,
Mhm.
so don't.
There's a
think
ton of
that
black
it's just
Italians.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true. See, who
I know.
brought all the Africans here? I heard somebody say that, okay, Africans lost their roots. Africans ain't lost their roots. They know exactly where they came from.